What's up, y'all? Brandon with BC Talks here. Now, I don't know if we knew this was happening today or not. I definitely didn't. But Marvel just dropped a trailer for Fantastic Four First Steps about an hour ago. Now, this is the first official trailer. A couple of months ago, they dropped the teaser trailer, which I reacted to. I'll put a link to that video up above if you want to watch that one. That one was a lot of fun, but this is the first official trailer. It's about 2 minutes and 44 seconds long and has Reed Richards front and center as the thumbnail. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't watched this yet. I rushed back to so that I could do a reaction to this for y'all because I had a lot of fun doing the reaction to the teaser trailer. What I'm hoping for in this trailer is maybe a look at Reed's stretchy powers. We didn't get to see that in the teaser. Definitely, I want to see. We saw the back of Galactus's head in the teaser, so maybe we can see the front of Galactus's face now. Maybe we see the Silver Surfer. We haven't seen the Silver Surfer at all. In any promo or trailers, we haven't seen the Silver Surfer at all, played by Julia Garner. And maybe we get a little hint or tease at Doom. Maybe there's a picture that Reed has of him and Doctor Doom when they were in college, or maybe there's like a slight reference that's not direct, but it's a wink and a nod to Doom. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Let's get into the reaction to the Fantastic Four First Steps official trailer.
Wow, folks, we all know the story.
I love the retro futuristic vibe. We saw that before. Okay, we get another look at Ben.
This car?
I like him showing off for the kids.
Our planet owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four!
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking?
All right, here's the sauce scene.
Okay. That is fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What
Let me get some
late for dinner?
Yes, we
get
are.
some lines from Johnny.
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What?
Oh,
You're gonna be the best mom.
okay.
in the world.
We get a Franklin reference.
Best dad.
I mean, it could be Valeria. I doubt it's Valeria, but
We're gonna be the best uncles ever.
it's gonna be Franklin, obviously.
Things going to change.
So the rumors were true. She's pregnant. Okay.
Are you the protectors of the
Here we go. Here we go. The Silver Surfer. Here we go. Our first look.
planet is now marked for
Oh,
death.
that looks good. I like the CGI on it. It looks good. Oh, that's why he was going to space. Okay. They cut that out of the teaser. I like the look of Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer. She looked good.
Are we safe? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's not enough time.
You can tell everybody on this planet
I'm not.
or in this universe really looks up to them.
We will face this together.
There's a fantastic car. Okay, another look. Okay.
It together
Ooh.
as a family.
Are we going to see the stretching? Well, a lot of Silver Surfer in this trailer.
Has to be us.
Okay, Johnny. A lot of Johnny in this trailer, too. Ooh, I like that, the thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. We got to see it. Nice. We saw all four of their powers. Okay.
We will protect you.
Oh, I like that. That fantastic fool. I like that. The little chorus there. Ooh, what's that? What's this? Oh, that's Galactus walking through. Okay. So that was the official trailer for Fantastic Four First Steps. That was exciting. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that trailer. And we got to see a lot more than we did from the teaser. Obviously, it's the full trailer, so you're going to. The big thing that people are going to be talking about is Reed Richards' stretching powers. I was really hoping that we would finally get to see that, and we did see that towards the end. We got to see everybody's powers. We saw Ben, walking through those columns and breaking them with his super strength. We saw Johnny Storm flame on a lot in this trailer, but particularly at the end, we got to see we got to see Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, her kind of powers that she was using too to make the force fields and disrupt the light and whatnot. And most notably, we saw Reed Richards stretching through what looked like rubble, and he was grabbing onto different pieces of the rubble, stretching to get up to the air, up higher in the air. So yeah, that was really exciting. I thought the CGI looked fine. I think it'll obviously look better in a movie on the big screen, in IMAX. That'll look a lot better, or just a bigger movie screen in general, than it does on, like, if you're watching on your phone, or in my case on your laptop. It'll look a lot better on the big screen. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the CGI. It looks like a guy stretching. Like, what's that going to look like? I think some people are probably going to complain about it, but I don't have any complaints. I think we need to see more before you start complaining about it. It was like a 1.5 second scene. One of the big things in the trailer was the Silver Surfer. Julia Garner is playing the female Silver Surfer, and she looks good. She has a lot of scenes in the trailer, and she looks good. I thought the CGI for her looks really good. But the Silver Surfer has always looked good, even in those early 2000s movies. The CGI for the Silver Surfer, he looked good back then. So I think that, yeah, but it does look very good here, a lot less shimmery than it did back then. But it's been 20 years, so that's going to be better anyway. And I thought that the voice was good. I like that scene where Johnny, where she goes back up to space and Johnny goes to fly after her, and he gets up into space and she kind of kicks him down. So that was part of a bigger scene that we didn't see. We saw part of that in the teaser where he was falling, but he was falling because she kind of kicked him back down to Earth. And one of the big things in the trailer, the biggest thing in the trailer, the rumors are true. It was rumored that Sue was going to be pregnant in this movie, and she is. That's confirmed. Ben asks, "Are you pregnant?" And then Johnny does this whole thing where he says, "You're going to be a great mom, and you're out of your depth." He says, he jokes around to Reed Richards, and he says, "We're going to be great uncles." So that was really cool to get that confirmed. Obviously, you would think it's going to be Franklin Richards, just based on the whole what's going on in Marvel today. I think if they made a Valeria, who is the daughter of Reed and Sue, it would be a little less exciting. It kind of needs to be Franklin for the events of Doomsday and Secret Wars. I think that Doom is going to be possibly kidnapping Franklin, or taking him in somehow. And using his powers, or coercing him to use his powers or whatnot. A young Franklin. Although I don't know what the years difference is going to be. Maybe I don't know how they'll like age him up so that can happen. Maybe there'll be some like timey-wimey dimension stuff that he'll get aged up to be like a young, like a preteen, or that young age, to where he's susceptible to a mentor like Doctor Doom, or to be coerced or whatnot. Because if he's a baby in this, he would have to be aged up. Unless there's like Franklin comes from the future too. Like maybe he's a baby in this, and then we're gonna get a Franklin, for like an older Franklin from the future. Maybe there was that in the teaser. There was that really old guy. Maybe that's gonna be Franklin from the future coming to try and help them. But or maybe that's too much. I don't know. We'll see. And then also in the trailer, I like how at the beginning of the trailer, in that was it a Ted Gilbert show, that talk show host was kind of basically giving you a rundown on the Fantastic Four if you don't already know about them. Most people already know the origin of the Fantastic Four, or if you don't, you have like some general knowledge of what happened. They went to space, there was an accident, they got powers. That's the basic gist of the story. So he kind of tells people that. For people that aren't familiar with comics or Marvel, or haven't seen the 2000s, or or the Josh Trank Fantastic Four. If you haven't seen either of those, he gives you like a rundown on how they got powers. And I guess the Fantastic Four, they made the world better. Everybody's saying we owe them a great debt, and they were saying thank you Fantastic Four, thank you Fantastic Four. Everybody loves the Fantastic Four in this universe. There was some press that came out where they said that the Fantastic Four basically made this like a perfect, well, not perfect, but almost perfect kind of world. So I guess they got rid of all the scientific advancements and whatnot that Reed has been doing, kind of made this world so where there's no trouble or anything. That's why whenever the guy is like, are we going to be okay? And Reed says, I don't know. That's really going to shake the people because, they look up to the Fantastic Four to take care of them and save them. So, and then there was also a line in the trailer where Reed says, it's my fault. I stretched the bounds of space and they heard, or something to that effect. So that's really interesting because what did Reed do that he says he stretched the bounds of space, or space time, something like that, and they heard? Obviously, speaking of to Silver Surfer and Galactus, who comes later, they heard him. Maybe it has something to do with what he's doing on that board. People have said that he's like talking like an Einstein gate bridge or whatever on the board. He's possibly trying to, maybe he figured out that there's other universes and other dimensions, and he's trying to get to those universes. And in the process of trying to get to those universes, he did something that alerted Galactus and the Silver Galactus to their presence. So Galactus is coming now to destroy their universe, to eat it, like he does. And then at the end of the trailer, we see Galactus taking like a leisurely stroll through New York, just destroying everything, or through the city, what you assume is New York. They're in New York in the main continuity, but I don't know, maybe this isn't New York in their universe. It looks like New York though, so I'm pretty sure it's New York. But everything in Marvel happens in New York City. But yeah, so very interesting official trailer here. A lot of great things that we want to see. No mention of Doom, or no wink or nod, like I said, thought we might get at the beginning, but I think that Doom's probably going to be a post-credit thing. They kind of want to make this movie, because the past two movies, Doom has been a part of those. So I think that even the director came out and said they want to make this like a self-contained, like actual movie, and then maybe we'll get like a post-credit of Doom at the end. But I really thought maybe we get like a little, like, like a picture, or, like a wink to Doom. But yeah, none of that in this trailer. I think it's just going to be devoid of Doom until the very end, in a post-credit scene. So probably no Robert Downey Jr. Doom at all in this movie, or no references or whatnot. But let me know what you thought of the Fantastic Four First Steps official trailer down in the comments below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more comic book and pop culture talk, and I will see y'all another day.